What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Simplecraft SMP. This is gonna be my final Simplecraft video. We're ending this season early, by choice. But I thought today, for the finale, I could tour the server one last time. I just downed a Dr. Pepper, which is very typical of me. Um, but yeah, we're gonna tour the server. I'm gonna tell a planned, and I'm gonna tell a story about each building that we go to. Either one that was gonna happen, one that has happened, or just yeah, a story for each building. And we're actually not gonna start here. But we are going to start. We're not gonna start at that mansion either. I think we should start at the creeper farm. So, give me a second. It's like this way. Now, I believe there was a part in a video that told this story. But basically, I went to take this and rebuild it over here, and I thought I could do a little chest expansion here in the creeper farm, and it all blew up. That's the story for here. The creeper farm blew up. Now I won't be going to every build because there's some that I don't even like know exist. What are cool? But the stronghold is a good one. Because on our way to the stronghold, we had Blue kind of lose all of his stuff, and the stronghold has the end, and the end fight was the end fight. I think I really liked that video. So I guess we'll start with the bunker. This is where all of us members, the original four, this is where we resided while fighting the Ender Dragon when it wasn't perched. Um, there's also this tower down here. This is when I was building the Enderman farm, and I didn't have any rockets while I was building it, and so I got trapped down here several times. And yeah, there's more over here, and one of these times, which I think was this one, Jaden actually came and saved me because I didn't have any blocks one of the times. Yeah. Now the Enderman farm. Now, I'd say the story I could associate with the Enderman farm. I've got two. It was me. I accidentally jumped um off with my elytra and ended up under the End Islands and lost literally everything I had. And another funny one, I was showing Jay for the first time the Enderman farm, and we were walking off this bridge to go back, and I pushed him off. Oh yeah, Blue Toad joined, but there's no video. Yeah. Why is that just a... That's weird. The giant armor stand. So I never actually got any sales. Nobody wanted a custom armor stand. So, didn't sell anything, but I think I did have a lot of fun making this statue, and I'd say the story. So, this was earlier on, and I was just kind of chilling up here and put shaders on. And I'm not going to do that because the video will have 0 frames, I guarantee it. Or the game will, not the video. Um, and then me and the guys, we started talking, oh, what if we made like one of those, what is it, like the lo-fi, music streams with just this image. And like in shaders and it occasionally rain and stuff. So that was something cool. Let's check out the Zaxby's. Not open yet. Smigma soup. So, the story, me and Jay had planned, what if we did a fast food war on Simplecraft? So, I think right here, Jay planned to build a Burger King. So, we were going to be Burger King and Zaxby's. And at the end of the season, we'd end that war. And there's a lot of chicken in the chest. But we never got around to. He never got to build the Zaxby's, and or not Zaxby's, the Burger King, and so we never really got to. And I didn't finish. I was gonna get all of these to 36 first, but didn't quite happen. I think we should release some chickens into the wild. And when I say some, I meant that guy. Ooh, the farmer's market. Here's a good one. So, yeah, I thought, what if we had a place where anyone could, like, grow any form of crop and then just sell it, and everyone could collaborate in this place. So you'd build, like, a small stand similar to what I've got, and yeah, you just sell. Oh, nope, I don't know what that was. From Blue. Oop, oh, okay. The Democo building. So, if you don't know what the Democo building was based off of, it's the apartment building from season 3 that I lived in. Um, yeah. I thought, hey, what if I rebuilt this building, make it shorter though, and turn it into the place for this fictional company that I had just bought. I bought Democo a while back for 20 diamonds. It was demolitioning co. dot inc, and I changed it to Democo. And I made the hat, which was the first model that I had made for Simplecraft. The apartment complex build that I had always done, or that not always done, from season 3. That apartment building, it was really cool to me, and I thought I want to bring this back because I really liked it. I actually did finish. I know the last instance of the building, it was not finished. But in a scrapped video where I was gonna fight 9 withers before season 3 server corrupted, I had finished it. I had like actually finished the motel. Or not motel. Why did I keep saying motel? The apartment complex. So this is Copper Shopper. This is Wolves' Copper Shop. So we have mascot, that is his name. You buy copper, and back here, yeah, me and Wolves, we're gonna do like Breaking Bad on Simplecraft, basically. Next, we'll visit the circus tent. What's my story for the circus tent? I do know. I was chilling with Soup once. We were just kind of walking around the server, doing whatever, and I just kind of trapped myself in here. Um, yeah, so it's not like the best story, but I thought it was kind of funny. Do I have anything for Blue's stand? I don't. I really don't. I mean, I hope to move it from. He built this like day one, basically. In the video that you guys didn't get to see, he built it in the middle of the village, down by the Nether portal. And once we had an established shopping district, like the armor stand was built already, I'm pretty sure. I hope to rebuild it here. Like, this is an exact replica of how it looked. Next, my wool shop. So we'll start with Chicken Man's wool shop. I don't know. It never got finished, and I had put a lot of diamonds into it. We're gonna count how many diamonds I'd put into this thing. 9, 13. I'd actually bought a bunch of wool from him so I could stock my own wool shop. Is there a hopper minecart? So I think it was like one stack is a diamond. One diamond per two stacks. And I had bought a bunch of his wool to stock my wool shop. I'd give him half a stack of diamonds. Um, yeah, so yeah, I just gave him a bunch of diamonds so I could stock my own wool shop, and I built this just as a little funny thing. I sell 5 iron per stack, so you could buy like all of the lime wool for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, that's that. I think I've covered everything in the shopping district. Well, okay, not yet. Um, so we'll start with. Oh, what is this? Here lies my friend, pet, teammate Billy, who was murdered in cold blood by none other than Jellycat. There are many things that could be said about my chicken. Daring, brave, and someone we will never see again. Rest in peace, Billy. Rest with the angels. That I promise you that even when he dies, you won't see him. You won't be seeing him in heaven. Who wrote this? I remember this being written, but I don't remember who. I just killed a chicken that was walking by randomly with either blue or it was either blue or wolves, I think. Anyways, that's not what we're here for, I guess. Um, but Jay's outhouse. So I don't know what to say about the outhouse really. It was a fun concept that he just kind of lived back here. I think the when he originally planned it, he had saw a Camman 18 short about how you could live in a cauldron with a trapdoor and not move, and you'd have like the smallest house ever. And I think that's what he was going for. Um, so yeah. Oh, there goes a bunch of fireworks. I've got a stack left, and I gotta get through the rest of this video. Oh yeah, at some point I had gotten my pets back. Jello, Apple Goose, and Gremlin from Season 1. Jello from... Honestly, Jello, I don't know exactly where he came from. Because you started on that Minecraft Let's Play, then you were on Simplecraft Season 1. You didn't come back for Season 2, though. Or 3. But yeah, I had got all my previous pets. Apple Goose from Season 3. Um, Next, we'll go to the mailroom. Previously known as Give and Take. Oh, why did that get me? Why did that get me? Okay, for context, in everybody's base, I'd put one of these little creepers, um, as a funny, as a funny, and that actually just scared me. I was not ready for that. Anyways, so we've got, okay, the mailroom. So originally, this was Give and Take, and it was kind of like Goodwill, if you know what that is. You kind of come in, and there'd just be random stuff everywhere. And then Jay decided, that's not a good idea, and turned it into the mailroom. So now you can just like come in here, 5 iron, and put it in whoever you want it to be delivered to, and Jay will personally deliver it. You have employees only, because Jay can spell, and this is just his storage room. Wholly unorganized chest. Um, oh, let's actually go upstairs real quick to the head collection. Yeah, this is just where Jay puts all of the heads that he owns. I do remember helping him, like, build this for the first time. Like, come up with the blocks he wanted to use and this little kind of texturing, I guess you could call it. You've got a grave. Me and Wolves were messing around and accidentally killed the chicken that was originally in there. And yeah, so we built a grave. We're gonna divert a little. It has nothing to do with this guy, but he is here. I missed that. Let's go to this. And the iron farm. So I do remember me and Blue, we were messing around, and we decided that we were just gonna PvP right down here. I lost, by the way, and we built this memorial of the Great Battle of Jelly and Blue. So yeah, now the iron farm. Now, right off the bat, thing I remember the most about the iron farm was it breaking and me rebuilding it. Um, Basically, the zombie died somehow, and all the villagers were struck by lightning and became witches. So, first thing I did, I placed a lightning rod when I went to fix it, and then I just I spent multiple hours trying to fix it. Yeah, and it was really efficient, and I got like a lot of iron, and I'll give context in a minute as to why I needed a lot of iron. But yeah. Actually, I can show you the smidget detail real quick. Basically, season 3, I wanted to do a 3x3 beacon. And so I thought, season 4, let's up the stakes. And I got enough for a 5x5 beacon. Okay? Don't believe me? I made a schematic of the 5x5 beacon. Load schematic. Nope. Schematic placement. It's not in this version, but that is enough. Because for a 5x5 beacon, you need 420 blocks. And that is 420 blocks. Yeah. Actually, there's another build in a shulker box. So, all of these items in here, you saw these, I think, before multiple times. These were for a build I was planning to do in this season. Basically, at the end of last season, I was thinking, oh, what if Simplecraft had its own trading card game, just like Hermitcraft? And so I planned it. I had a rough idea of what I wanted, and I made a building that we'd play in, and I got all the resources. But then I decided I don't like how it currently is, so I'm changing it. But I had the building still. Maybe in season 5 we'll get that trading card game finally. What's next? But yeah, we'll start with the town hall. Basically, the idea that me and Jay had when building this. What if we had a place where all the members could occasionally get on, we'd sit around this table and we'd just talk about what's going on, what we want to do, and all that. And it never happened. And now there's a hole in the roof for some reason. Next up, Cletus. Basically, I needed a lot of snow for something. What? Who knows? I don't actually know if I needed snow, but I got a bunch of snow. And I named the snowman Cletus. And he's been residing in this house ever since. And I might let him free. Man, he stole his freedom too. Be free, Cletus. You've earned it. Okay, I gotta push you out the door. No, you got this. Don't go there. You don't want what's in there. It's lava. He's deserved it. The mailboxes, I made this nice little model. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. We're gonna go check out this house real quick. The lava house. Basically, we needed a infinite lava source. So I made a nether version of Cletus's house. Like, it is an exact replica, except one is nether, one is overworld. Like, even down to the trapdoors. And somewhere along the line, someone broke this block, I guess. So, yeah. And now, I swear I just saw Cletus go in here. Here you are, Cletus. So we'll check out Jay's old house. So, here's Jay falling. Basically, the idea we had, the Jay's idea was he'd build this he built the crappy house. We had a lot of fun. These originally were cobblestone, but we were messing around one day, me and Jay, and I changed it to just gravel. He wasn't paying attention when it happened too, and it was kind of funny. Uh, but he decided one day, oh, I want my thing for this season. I'm homeless. So I said, okay, demo code. Since I recently bought demo code, we can make it like demo code doesn't deem your house as safe. So that's what we did. Next, Blue's old house. So this was his original house. Um, and I remember never going through his door, and almost always like I'd leave through this window, and sometimes I'd enter through this window, and eventually we just removed this window. There's also the noise machine. Um, Actually, I want to go back to the iron farm because there is another thing that happened kind of around it, but still happened somewhere here on this stone block. Yeah, basically. Me and Blue, Chicken Man was AFK. Me and Blue decided, hee funny, and we moved him down in this hole. Next, we're gonna check out the carpet farm, which doesn't have any carpet in it. I would AFK in here a lot too. Basically, we built this. Blue kind of made his own very small industrial district right here. I don't know what this is about. I just remember Blue, he just kind of built this and threw a slime ball, and then we just never addressed it afterwards. The string farm, I find this really useful. I still find this really useful to this day. Does it still work? Yeah. Um, yeah, it was just your average string duper. You just dupe the string, and I'd turn it into wool, and I'd use it for trading a lot. And I did use a little bit for my wool shop. Okay, so first the Ender Dragon and the egg. Yeah, this was from episode, I guess, 1.5, or what was gonna be episode 2. We killed the Ender Dragon, and we got the egg. And later on, we added this, dragon head. And then there's also the Warden monument over here. Me, Chicken Man, and Jay, we decided, hey, let's go kill a warden, because why not? And so we did. We died multiple times. But we killed the warden in the end, and we decided to put this here. We were going to have another thing for a wither, but we didn't. The cobble farm, this was when I was doing the minigame district. I built this as an alternative to manually going and mining a bunch of cobblestone. And actually, this gives me a reason to go back to the witch farm, but we will in a minute. I want to check out two things. Number one, the ancient city. So we fall all the way down, and it's an ancient city. I got a bunch of diamonds here. This is where a lot of like my original diamond stuff came from. We looted it all. Over here, Blue built a mining quarry thing, a flying machine mining thing, and me and him AFK'd on it at a point, and we had a lot of fun doing it. And it's a long tunnel. Um, I remember while it was moving, I would just AFK in like different places. So like I AFK'd here at a point in the minecart too. Yeah. I don't remember how it broke because I don't think I was here when it broke. But yeah, it broke. Also, not even that far off from here, like right up here, the very first trial spawner we ever found. Um, I remember coming here like several times. Me and Jay came here on his first day. We were trying to get a mace, but we died a lot. And actually, that reminds me of another one in this direction. Right in here. Wasn't this exact room, but I think it was like in this direction. Somewhere I obtained the very first and the only mace on the Simplecraft SMP. So we're gonna go down to Chicken Man's house. I'm gonna put my elytra back on. Yeah, Chicken Man's house. It's just Chicken Man's house. There's a polar bear in his mailbox for some reason. Another creeper. Um, a lot has happened here. We've filled this up with several blocks. I think either Blue or Jay filled it with water, and then Blue also filled it with, I think, gravel. Um, yeah, we just filled it up a lot with random things. Next, we're gonna go down to the Villager Motel. This was, I kind of regret this building. I'm gonna be honest. See, in concept, it was a good idea. The idea was, I mean, picture this: villagers can free roam. Okay, they can go wherever they please in this trading hall. Because that's not normal. Usually villagers are trapped in one place in a trading hall. And I wanted to be nice to villagers, but it didn't quite work out. I think a 3x3x3 cubicle would have been just fine. And this room was gonna be like a zombie curing room, but we never got around to it. Um, right over here we have Soup's room, and it is very empty. Yeah. Yeah, every room's just full of beds and some workstation blocks. We have the lobby, which is the only room with an actual interior. Yeah. I just wanted villagers to be able to walk around this entire place instead of just being trapped in one by ones or whatever. But I regret that decision very much. We'll start with guess who? I mean, I don't have one exact. Wilson. Yeah, Wilson, he was the mascot of the minigame district. Anyways, I don't have like an exact memory with Guess Who. We kind of just we I made it because I was bored and had a bunch of mob heads, and then yeah, we just kind of did. We got Monkey Head. So that's the entire minigame district. I rebuilt this like originally it was this kind of messy island, and you can kind of look here, but I'm not gonna go down. Yeah, it was this very hilly island, and I don't know why we decided to put the minigame district here, but we did. And so I took time out of my life to make it a lot more flat. I was gonna do like all the way till it hit sea level, but eventually I got really tired of building, so I stopped here and just made it like a cliff island thing, basically. And so, yeah, that's the minigame district. What is next? There's a few things in the Nether I would like to check out. There's not a lot of builds, but there's a few things worth checking out, if you ask me. So number one, the whole. This was literally an entire episode of me breaking like this first layer, and then I broke the rest after that because I kind of got bored myself of just breaking bedrock. Yeah, here's the witch farm blue build. That doesn't work, I don't think. I don't know, maybe. I haven't seen it work. There's some loot in here, though. It's very loud and annoying, I'll tell you that. But yeah, it exists. But that's not why we're here. What was that? It's an Enderman, I think. We're gonna go around this mountain. So when I was doing the minigame district, before I made the cobble farm, I had this. Why there is a trader llama down there, and there's the other one. But yeah, I just mined cobblestone in this area for a little while, and eventually got this big hole. Um, yeah, that's all. Boom, and we're here. So anytime I need like just a bulk amount of sand, I would come here. Huskhead. I don't know if I have any. Not that it matters, because I'm leaving at the end of this video. Okay, let me sleep real quick. Here we are. So wolves is awesome, not meth farm. Yeah, this is more. This was leading into our Breaking Bad bit we were gonna do. This is all the sugarcane, and there's the creeper that I hid. This is under my base, by the way. So, yeah, he lived under my base for a while. Now I think it's time. One thing at a time. Let's start with the pumpkin farm. So, this was for the TCG originally, the trading card game I was making for Simplecraft. Basically, um, all of the cards were going to be custom models. And there were like 70 cards at the time, so a double chest and then some. But then we're gonna rework the trading card game, the TCG, and it'll be done by season 5. And in season 5, we'll get to play it a lot. But yeah, so this was originally built for the TCG because all the cards were custom models put on the carved pumpkin. But then they never actually worked, by the way. Um, oh, a trader. Like none of the models worked, which was really annoying, and I couldn't figure it out and eventually gave up. And that's why we decided to wait for the TCG and rework it entirely. So, first off, my storage area. Um, so the immediate storage area, not a lot of stories to tell. I mean, I've just been chilling. I just chill here a lot. Like, this is where all my loot is, all the heads I got, all my valuables. My diamonds used to be in here, but then I got a bunch of diamonds and I didn't want any to get stolen, so I didn't. I just put them in my ender chest. The armory, as I called it. I kept all my armor, all the basic tools, bow, crossbow, arrows, trims, keys, and music discs. And we actually had the custom music discs too. And yeah, so I think the story to tell, I think you probably know it. It was the armory being blown up by Soup on accident. And that's why trapdoors don't exist in this general area anymore. Because this was accidentally blown up. This is the last thing we'll check out, and then we'll be done. So blue, he redstone. He has the security cam. Because me and him went to an ocean monument once. There's a pipe bomb in his mailbox, as we called it. This is Blue's base. He has all of us for some reason. He had a redstone door, which was cool. Pickles in the walls. A lot of J heads, like a lot. This Soup roasting on an open fire. I broke his fridge and hid the creeper in there. Um, and we're leaving it like that. He had this really cool. Ooh, the Jester hat. We'll talk about that real quick after we talk about. He had this cool music disc. It was like the when you think of old movies, like when movies were first a thing, okay, and they didn't have audio usually, except for like this cool kind of funny music. Um, I think Blue had it as like the barbershop music or whatever. And you have barbershop skin, like those old barbershops where you'd have like barbershop choruses and whatever. And he had music to go with it, and it was really cool. Um, I don't have a direct memory besides a creeper accidentally blowing up Blue's redstone door. Um, that's the only thing I can think of. We've got this. We've got the secret base, which we're not going to address the signs whatsoever. What's that one say? Oh. We ignore those signs and we move on. Yeah. And that will be the end of this video. So, originally I lived in a tent. Okay, and it was a direct replica. Almost direct. It probably wasn't exact, but it was a replica of my tent from season 3, which you didn't see much of, but it was this nice little tent. I had a little camping area around it. And it was really cool. Um, yeah. So first off, I had all of these like tables here for different things. The rabbits in my floorboards, as I called them. That was for the bundle shop. You have the shulker box chest from when I went in busting and got all these elytras. It was a full shulker box of elytras, by the way. And I'm just gonna put some stuff away, and then we're gonna be done. We're gonna first put chicken back in here. Gonna leave a gift for Jay. I just wanted to give Jay back that head. Well, everybody, no sunset to fly into, but sometimes that's okay. This has been Jellycat, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed Simplecraft Season 4, that's amazing. Um, sorry, it's ending. It was a corporate decision made by everybody to do an ending and come back better later on. And so that's what we're doing. Um, but, as always, thanks for watching the video, and until next time, good, good, bye.